I'm rocking orange, man. Hey, always gotta rock orange, that's just how I roll. I'm rocking orange, man. Word up. I'll be rocking with the Broncos. I'm rocking orange, man. Hey, always gotta rock orange, that's just how I roll. I'm rocking orange, man. You see it? I'll be rocking with the Broncos. I've been rocking orange since an early age. Not since 97, I ain't miss a game. Came up with TD and Rod Smith. I was riding with the team when they got the chip. Before the Chevrolets and the Lobster. I remember Elway's helicopter. I'm telling you, that man was a monster. Way before he had his hands on a roster. Way before. He turned the Broncos to a powerhouse. So you know I got a shout out to Johnny Elway. He important, man. He the reason that I'm always rocking orange, man.
What's up, Broncos country? Here I am back from getvocal.com. My stream stopped there, so here I am back to talk some Broncos football with you guys. Heading into the Week 5 game, Broncos versus LA Chargers on the road. Looking 0-4, hoping to get that first win of the season. Actually, the first win since December of 2018. So, post some comments and questions. We're also going to wrap this up into a Patreon donor giveaway. We got this very nice, because winter's coming up, Denver Broncos jacket, never worn, brand new. Man, stitch stuff. Got stuff on the back. There you go. We're also giving away some of these Mr. B pins as part of it, as well as some Orange Weekly stickers. So, if you want some of these, some of that, go over to patreon.com/Orange Weekly, and I will put it in the chat. And donate. We got 6 donors right now. If you want to donate even $1 a month, not only are you going to be entered in the prize drawing for this today in about 20-30 minutes, but you're also going to be able to enter. You're going to be entered into the end of the season prize as well. Right now, we're looking at possibly a jersey. Kind of depends on how many donors we have, but something big, a grand prize to give away at the end of the season. So even if you donate $1 for only 1 month, there you go. You're going to be entered in the end of the season prize as well as this next month. So head over to patreon.com/Orange Weekly, and I will put that in there right now. But start posting some comments and questions for me to talk about. And again, we'll wait for some people to donate. I can't talk and type at the same time. There you go, patreon.com/Orange Weekly. Head over there, hit that donate button for me, and we'll do that prize drawing here in a little bit. Justin, how you doing? We got Jason up in here. How you doing as well? Guys, I'm glad you're all here with me today. If you want to post some comments and questions there, we can start talking about some Broncos. So like I said, 0-4, not ideal, going on the road. Now, the Chargers are banged up enough that I think that we have a very good chance of being able to come out and win. You know, it's looking positive from my point. Now, also, if you've seen any Orange Weekly, I'm probably the more optimistic person. But I think we're due for a win. You know, the Chargers, like I said, are banged up. We have the pieces in place. We've been showing improvement every single week. That this is the week I see that we get something going. Going 0-5 is not only the first time it would happen in Denver Broncos history, but it would just be detrimental to the organization as a whole, as well as the fan base. Dominicano, how you doing? Glad you're back. 14-17 Broncos. It is going to be a close one if you ask me. Anthony, how you doing? Let's go Broncos. Get that win. That's what we're hoping for, man. If you guys want to hit that share button for me as well, tell everyone about Orange Weekly. We are here not only pregame and halftime. We got our Tuesday night show, Beer Broncos No BS. We got our post-game podcast. We got our pregame podcast also up on Spotify right now. Spotify, iTunes, Google Play. You guys go listen to that before the game starts. We got some really awesome ways to break down what our thoughts are in breaking down the game coming up. Also, if you guys are into betting or just kind of want to see what some of the betting lines are, Raymond has his show, Ragers, or right there on the Orange Weekly Facebook page. He breaks down what the betting lines are of the day, and actually I think he's like 20-3 or something like that for the season. His bets are pretty damn good. So if you want to hear what his thoughts are, maybe put a little money on the game. But even then, just kind of see what Vegas is saying about some of the players and what some of the outcomes are going to be. It's a really cool 5-10 minute show. So go check out that as well. But bottom line, we are here for you guys. We're trying to bring you guys the best Broncos content we possibly can. Abdi, how you doing? He says Lindsey has got to get more carries than 9. 100% agree. The Chargers defense, look, there's no reason Philip Lindsay should not be getting more than 100 or less than 100 yards this game. In fact, I think the Broncos are like 1-11 or something crazy like that when Philip Lindsay has less than 100 yards rushing. But then when he does have more than 100 yards rushing, we have some crazy number of wins versus losses. Like, it's way in the positive. So Philip Lindsay has got to run. I don't care if he has a high hand or if Royce Freeman has a hot hand. I don't care. Get some of them running, get them the ball early, get them the ball often, and just really try to tear down the Chargers defense. That's what we've got to do. Let's see. Kelly, we can still go 11-4 or 12-4 before the season is over. It's possible. Look, back in 1992, the Chargers started 0-4. Then they went up to 11-5, got in the playoffs. It's happened. It's happened before, guys. And again, I mean, this team is talented. Now, the one thing we have to keep in mind is we're kind of banged up. Josie Jewell, Juwan James, the offensive lineman there, Bradley Chubb. Who else we got? There's a couple other injuries out there that I'm forgetting about. Anyway, we're banged up ourselves, so it's something we got to keep in mind. But we still have the depth is what worries me. We can talk about that more if you guys want. Bob, how you doing? Let's see. Steven, Jackson back this week? I am not sure. We're going to have to see when they come out with the active versus the inactive player list. It'd be nice to have all those players back, but I can't guarantee you. I'm very positive that Josie Jewell will not be back. Juwan James is not going to be back this week at least. So we're going to see what happens there. Yeah, Kelly, I figured you meant 12-4 or 11-5. One of those. Either one of those would get us in the playoffs. Let's see. Callahan, nope, he is injured. I think the rumor was that he needs surgery. I think that was confirmed. But he's going to be out probably for another at least 6 weeks is what I'm guessing. So Callahan, you're probably not going to see him on the field until maybe the end of the season at best. Let's see. Steven loves Sundays. The BS flag I have on Dan Dingo's ability to smile. Such an awesome comment. Steven, you're like a bright spot in this show, man, even though you're not a Broncos fan. Travis, what's your question, man? Abdi, I'm going to go there. Looking forward to the NFL Sunday. Hey, guys, before you go, remember, in about 20 minutes now, we're going to do a giveaway for this Denver Broncos jacket right here. Never worn, official from Fanatics. Winter's coming up, guys. If you're going to go to a Broncos game or you just want to walk around town looking snazzy, boom, right here, Denver Broncos jacket. All you got to do to get a chance to win this is go to patreon.com/orangeweekly, donate $1, donate $5, $10, $20, whatever you guys want to donate. Anything will help us just bring you guys better Broncos content in general. So, I mean, we're not putting this money in our pockets. We're putting it right back into getting better cameras, better lighting systems, better microphones. All that stuff is being paid for. Hopefully more, if you guys want to help us out, but anything like that helps, guys. Let's see, we got Robin, we got Roger in here. You need that jacket, Robin? Man, I'm moving to Colorado soon too. I might get myself one of these as well. But yeah, patreon.com/orangeweekly. We're going to do the giveaway drawing here in about 20 minutes. Let's call it 10:45 Mountain Time. We're going to do this drawing. So everyone who is a donor on our Patreon page is going to get entered for a chance to win that, as well as a Mr. B pin, as well as some Orange Weekly stickers. We're going to throw all that in there together for one winner. The other part of this, guys, is if you donate for even 1 month, you're going to get entered for a chance to win the end of the season prize as well. We're thinking about making it a jersey, not official yet, but something very sweet for the end of the season there. So again, even if you donate for 1 month, but then every month you do donate, you're going to get that many entries into the end of the season prize as well. So guys, go check that out. Patreon.com/orangeweekly. I'll put it here in the comments again for you guys. Some talk here about trading Von Miller. Not going to happen, guys. Von Miller is the face of the Denver Broncos. The only way we would trade him is if we got a first-round pick for him, which we're not. Nobody's going to give up a first-round pick for him. You got to also remember, Bradley Chubb went out for the season. There's no reason why we would trade Von Miller, especially when Bradley Chubb is out for the season. It's just not going to happen. We worked so hard to get Von Miller that contract. He's our Super Bowl 50 MVP. It doesn't make sense to trade him. It doesn't. He's only probably got I'm thinking another solid 3, maybe 4 years left before he kind of gets into that older category. And teams just aren't going to give up a first round pick for that. I'm sorry, it's not going to happen. And so I just don't think that I would expect to not see that, guys. Let's see. Dominicano, I cannot talk today. I'm sorry, man. Definitely would love to have that jacket. Again, guys, orangeweekly.com. Even if you donate $1, you're getting entered to win this jacket right here in about 15 minutes. Abdi, the defense can't get ran over like last week because Gordon is fresh. Yes. Now, sorry, guys. All this talking. Can't do it. What happened last week was atrocious. The fact that we looked so good in the first half and a complete opposite, terrible team in the second half. It wasn't just that we got ran all over. It's that our offense couldn't do anything until that final drive at the end of the game. They couldn't do anything. I mean, even get a first down. So our defense is gassed. Our offense is not helping anything out by not even getting us, any kind of first downs. The defense goes back out super tired. I mean, it was terrible all the way around. So it's something to watch for, but that's probably the thing that we need to work on more is not only just the turnovers, but being able to put together a solid complete game. Okay. That's what I'm looking for this week. Let's see. Roger, how you doing from Utah? Let's see, talked about Robin Jaya. This is awesome. Robin, can you repeat the entry? Yes. Or patreon.com/orangeweekly. Different tiers. You got a $1 tier, $3 tier, $5 tier. It's all explained there on the patreon.com/orangeweekly. In 15 minutes, I'm going to take all the donors that are on the donor list right now, and I'm going to do a random name generator to pick who the winner is. I'm going to then contact that person, probably via Facebook, or if you guys want to mail or email me your address, however you want to work that, and then I'll drop that here in the mail for you this week, probably tomorrow, if not Tuesday. So patreon.com/orangeweekly. 15 minutes, guys, to win this sweet Denver Broncos jacket right here. Boom. Winter's coming up, guys. We got to stay warm, right? Stay warm and represent. Let's see. How do we feel about our quarterback? We've got to stop. He's got to stop throwing those interceptions. Joe Flacco he's an average quarterback. And I always said coming into the season, like, that's what we needed. We have not even had an average quarterback the previous 2 years, since Peyton Manning left. And so Joe Flacco should be bringing that stability to our offense. And he is able to move the ball. He is able to run the offense fairly efficiently. But when it comes to those turnovers, we've got to stop that. Not all of them are his fault, but this one last week that was a huge turning point in the game was that interception that he threw where basically he didn't know where his personnel were. So that was just completely not what we expect from him. So we've got to find a way to win that turnover battle today, guys. Timothy, they mentioned on Fox, very interesting on Harris and other guys, probably talking about trading those guys. Again, maybe Chris Harris Jr., but I don't know. Paul, do we play Andrew Luck when he's healthy? Drew Luck. It depends on what our record is. If we win the next 4 games, we go 4-4. I say no. If we are 2-6, in the next month, then yeah, probably. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens starting today. That's really going to kind of define what happens when Drew Lock comes back. Timothy, I've been a diehard fan since 1976, before I was born. Lives in Virginia and never been to Colorado. My bucket list is come see a game. Do it, man. Do it. It is such an experience. I'm going to try and go to a game this week as well, or this month, this year, maybe this month. Probably this year. So it's an experience, guys. You got to go. And what better way to go to a Broncos game than with this Denver Broncos jacket? Huh? Yeah. See what I did there? Patreon.com/orangeweekly. Got about 12 minutes before I go on Patreon, see who the donors are, and do this drawing live here on Facebook Live with you guys watching. So if you're donating, go to patreon.com. You got plenty of time, about 12 minutes. Come back here, watch the show, and see who wins. So Fanatics still has tags on. Official. It's not from China or anything like that. Good quality, nice and warm. I mean, said I'm moving to Colorado here in a minute, and so I kind of want one for myself. Let's see what else we got here. Let's see. Joey asks, is Locke starting today? No, Locke is still injured, probably out for, I'm guessing, another, based on what I heard last, at least 2 weeks, probably closer to 4 weeks. So Drew Lock is not starting today. Let's see. Flacco's no Manning. To Christopher, you're completely right, but nobody is Peyton Manning. Nobody will come close to being Peyton Manning. It's not going to happen. So I'm not trying to compare Flacco and Manning. You can't compare anyone to Peyton Manning. But what I was hoping to see from Joe Flacco was to be that average quarterback who can manage the offense on the field and just play smart, consistent football. Unfortunately, we haven't really seen that too much from him. There are times where he's, look, we're able to move the ball down the field sometimes, but there are times he just makes terrible reads and throws that huge interception that changes the course of the game there, like we saw last week. So I'm looking for Joe Flacco to be more consistent. We don't need him to be a Peyton Manning. We just need him to be smart with the football and just help move the offense down the field and score some touchdowns. Now, offensive line, those guys have done fantastic over the last couple of weeks. They have really improved. If there is if there's a coach on the team that deserves like the most recognition, it's Mike Munchak. He has done wonders with this offense. Looking to see if number 72 can go 3 games with no holding penalties. Somebody knock on wood for me. But that would be 3 games in a row. But even then, I mean, our offensive line has been holding up very well. And that's without Juwan James on the right side there. So something to watch. Let's see. What impact would Theo Riddick have when he's available? I think, Roger, the biggest thing is he's going to be he's very good when it comes to the pass game. He's lined up as a running back, and he can run, but he's more used for passing. He had, I think, 4 less receptions last year than Emmanuel Sanders had, and yet I know Emmanuel Sanders lost or was not there for the last 4 games, but it kind of shows you how many receptions that Theo Riddick can have and just help out in that regard as well. So, look, you got Theo Riddick and Philip Lindsay or Royce Freeman on the field. Okay, are they going to pass or are they going to run? We don't know. So it kind of just adds that element to keep the defense on their toes of, what are we going to, how are we going to defend both of these guys at once? So something to watch. Lisa loves a jacket. Chris says, where am I? I am in Florida right now, but I am moving back to Colorado Springs in about 2.5, 3 weeks. So I will be there soon for winter. But yes, Lisa says, love this jacket. We got 10 minutes, guys. 9 minutes till I give this thing away. Go to patreon.com/orangeweekly. Donate any amount, and I'm going to go through, see how many donors we have, who those donors are, and I'm going to do the random drawing here in about 8 minutes. So stick with me. I'm going to have to build that list back up, but yeah, we'll be doing that here in a second. Keep those questions coming. Paul says, Mike Munchak is our O-line savior. He's anybody's O-line savior. I mean, that guy, if you want to talk about somebody who knows what he's doing, it's Mike Munchak. That's 100% guaranteed. Let's see. Antonio, they need to feed the ball to Freeman too, to Lindsay and Freeman. Yeah, they're trying to stick with that 50-50. I think what we need to see today is whoever has the hot hand, whoever's doing better, get the majority of those carries, because it takes those guys, 8, 9, 10 carries to really get into the flow of things. So, in the first quarter, see who's doing better out of the first 1 or 2 drives. And after that, hey, if it's Royce Freeman that is getting more yards per carry, boom, he is the number 1 guy for today's game. If it's Philip Lindsay, boom, he's the number 1 guy. Get him the ball more often than not to help that run game going. So either way, I don't know if it needs to be a 50-50 today. I'm not the coach. I'm just sitting here on the couch in my chair talking about what I would do, but I'm not getting paid those big bucks, right? Let's see. Anthony from New Mexico. Go Broncos. Thanks for joining today, man. Let's see. Chris says, I wanted to the Super Bowl Flacco. Yeah, I think we all wanted to, but that's not going to happen this year. Well, the odds of it happening this year are very slim. Let's see. Austin, defense needs to get consistent and get going. You're not wrong. You are not wrong at all. They need to just keep playing. See, we got some suggested videos. I'll just keep the watch party going on after this. Let's see. 7 minutes, guys. 7 minutes. Denver Broncos jacket. Very nice jacket coming up for winter. Stitched. None of that crap that's going to fade here, after you wash it or after you wear it too many times. 7 minutes. giving this away to any of our Patreon donors. Patreon.com/orangeweekly. But Austin, you're right. Defense needs to get consistent and get going. Losing Josie Jewell last week to that hamstring injury that flared back up, I think is what really hurt our run defense. But we've got to find a way to overcome that. We've got to find a way to overcome that this week, because if they start just getting those 4 or 5 yards per carry, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how we're going to overcome that. So we're going to see there. Travis, Colorado Avalanche. Yes, if there is a bright spot in Colorado sports right now, it is the Colorado Avalanche. Those guys have come out and killed it the first 2 games, especially game 1 against Calgary. If you're an NHL fan, we saw what happened last year when we beat the Flames in the first round of the NHL playoffs. They were one of the favorites to win the cup. We were the bottom seed to enter the playoffs, and we basically swept them. We came out and just, the series was 4-1. They were pissed. So we played them the first game of the season a couple nights ago. They were still pissed. We made sure we matched their intensity. We came away with the win, and then we won last night as well. So yes, Colorado Avalanche is a bright spot in in Colorado sports right now. Guys, post a couple more comments, questions. 5 minutes from now, I'm going to be pulling up some names on Patreon. I'm going to do a random name generator here to see who wins this. Again, with this, we're also giving away one of these Mr. B pins and a pack of Orange Weekly stickers. So you want some goodies there from Orange Weekly? Patreon.com. Remember, even if you donate for only 1 month, guys, you're going to get entered to win the end of the year grand prize drawing as well. It's not official or given away yet. Got a couple months, but like I said, even 1 month will get you entered into that. It's not like you have to donate for the entire season. Joey says, Ian Rappaport says, Denver said they will not trade Von Miller. Everyone is not tradable. Or let's see, is tradable. I didn't see that tweet, but I just do not see them trading Von Miller, like Ian Rappaport's saying. It's not a smart move. The benefit versus the cost is just not there. It's not adding up. So we're not going to get a first round pick for him. I'm sorry, that's just the way I see it. Connor, Broncos are 3 plays away from being 3-1. Yep, you are completely agree. But we can't just say those 3 plays. We can't just blame the refs. Look, the last game, that whole second half, why can our defense do anything? And even more so, why can our offense do anything until that last drive? My thing from last week, guys, I do not see how our offense could not do anything in the second half. Anything. And then they try to put together a game-winning drive, and they make it look so easy. That doesn't make sense to me. You're telling me they couldn't even get a first down in the 2 drives before that, and now they just walk the ball down the field? So the offense knows what they're doing. They've just got to execute, and that's what I'm looking for today from both the pass game and the run game as well. Let's see. When will Drew Lock be back and ready to go? It's probably going to be at least... I'm thinking it's going to be closer to a month, man. There's no official timeline, at least from what I've heard yet. Look, bye week. After the bye week, we're going to see what our season record is, and that's really when we're probably going to start to see if Drew Lock's going to be out there or not. But the next couple of weeks are going to kind of tell us what that situation is going to look like. Bring Peko back. Wish, but that's not going to happen, Michael. I wish. See, Vince, they need to get back. They need to get in shape. They looked tired last week. The first half they didn't. The first half they looked phenomenal. Second half they just looked beaten. I mean, as soon as the second half started, they just looked like, we don't care anymore. And that was frustrating. What should we do about Chubb? We need to work on defense as well. What do you think? I think with Chubb, that is heartbreaking. It is heartbreaking that he is done for the season because, he's not just a cornerstone as well for the defense, but he's worked so hard, and he's a number 1 pick, and he is going to do great things for this team. So to see him go down with a partial ACL tear is just, it hurts. Malik Reed, though. Malik Reed has a lot of potential. He got one of the sacks last week. So seeing him go out there today as probably a starter on the other side of Von Miller, I'm looking for big things from him because he does have a lot of potential. Let's see. Paul, when is the trade deadline? I believe that's a good question. Week 10? Week 8? I think it's week 10. I have to check. Okay, guys. 2 minutes. Patreon.com/orangeweekly. go to get a donation in really fast, and I'm going to start pulling up some names and do this prize giveaway. Denver Broncos jacket. Where's the other side of the logo? Boom. Stitched. None of that fake, like, iron-on stuff that fades after time. Solid jacket. Got the buttons here. No zipper, but buttons. Probably add a zipper if you want. Fanatics.com is where we got this, guys. It's official. It is a size extra large, but if that's too big for you, I mean, it makes a great Christmas present too. So, I don't know. I like this thing. I'm probably going to get one for myself. Okay, guys. It's about 10:45. I'm going to give it one more minute, and then I'm going to go check the Patreon. We're going to do the prize drawing giveaway here right now on the show. Okay. Connor, they walked the ball down the field because Jags were in prevent. Yeah, but I know they were in prevent, Connor, and that makes sense, but I just don't understand how we couldn't even get a first down, passing or rushing. We just could not get anything going at all on offense. Yeah, they were on prevent, but our offense is not that terrible. Our offense should be able to get a couple first downs, get the defense some rest. We saw it in the first half. They weren't playing prevent and defense in the first half, and we were able to move the ball very well. So come out the second half, and essentially they're maybe making a couple adjustments, but there's no reason that our offense should have gone out and looked so terrible. So, yeah, I see what you're saying, Connor. I do. Roger, do you think if we enter a hurry-up offense that could benefit us? I think they'll move the ball better. It depends on the situation, man. I've always been a fan of the hurry-up offense, but, it just depends on what the game plan is, how it's moving. So we're going to see, man. I could go on and on about that. I like the hurry-up offense. It's not always the best scenario for what's going on at that moment. Especially, look, if we're behind by 10 points and it's halfway through the third quarter, okay, it's time to get a move on. It's time to get a move on. None of this taking 30 seconds off the clock between plays thing. If we're in the lead, no, I want to eat up as much time as we possibly can. So we're going to see there. Okay, guys, it is time for the drawing. I appreciate you guys all watching. Stick with me if you have entered into the Patreon. If you donate to the Patreon here today. And really, okay. Well, we got 6 total Patreons donors here. I'm going to do the giveaway. Let me just make sure I'm going to refresh. Does anyone want that Patreon URL anymore? If you do, let me know. And I'll maybe give you 5 more minutes. Here we go. Okay, name generator. Kevin Hollingsworth. Kevin Hollingsworth, if you're watching right now, otherwise I'm going to send you a message. You have won the Denver Broncos jacket. Congratulations. Guys, we're going to do this giveaway every month. It's not going to be the same thing every month. So at the beginning of November, we're going to be doing another Denver Broncos giveaway for all those who donate to our Patreon. Again, not only are you donating, it's helping us out, guys, bring you guys better content. We're not taking any money from this. We're not putting it in our pockets. We're helping you guys bring you guys better Broncos content. So please check out. So Travis, sorry, man. I know you want the jacket. Look, we're going to, like I said, we're going to be doing another giveaway in a month for anyone who's donated to our Patreon. They're going to be entered in that drawing. And stick around for the end of the season, because we're going to be giving away something big then as well. So, thanks for watching, guys. Kevin Hollingsworth, congratulations. You are going to win this. I want to send it to you once I get your address from you as well. So, congratulations, guys. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will be live during halftime like we do every single week for the halftime hash. So make sure as soon as halftime starts, pull up your phone. We're going to be there waiting for you guys. Bring you some talk about the first half of the game. Make sure you still got time to listen to the pregame podcast, Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, SoundCloud, whatever you guys listen to. The Orange Weekly podcast is probably there, more likely than not. So just search for us and listen to that pregame podcast. Don't forget about our Tuesday show, Beer Broncos No BS. We're here every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Time as well. We got a ton of stuff for you guys. If you're interested in bets, what the betting lines are for the day, check out Ray's show. It's called the Ragers. If you get the name, yeah, it's a joke. It's pretty good though. I mean, he does a great job of breaking down what the Vegas odds are on several different things for the day. Talk about what he's betting on. And he's doing pretty well on the season. I think he's like 20-3 or something. Like he's made some money. So if you want to get his take on some things, go check him out on the facebook.com/Broncos Orange Weekly. And man, he's going to give you some good information. But with that being said, again, thanks everyone for tuning in this morning. It's good talking Broncos football with you guys. Let's go out there. Let's see the Broncos get that first freaking win of the season. And man, we all need it. The players need it. We need it. And I think it's going to happen. My score prediction, Broncos 20. Hey, Broncos 28, Chargers 24. We're going to get some touchdowns today, guys. Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching. You guys rock. Go Broncos. See you around.